She made the accusation that I had.
Aren't we just so happy for them?
Well, I'm just telling a whole story. I can't.
Just so happy for them.
Robyn, please, just go to bed. Oh, the happiness. Can't you just sense it? Over the moon, actually. Can someone please take Snowbin to bed? Because I really just can't handle her anymore, especially that perpetually sad little face. Yeah, that's her entire attitude. She exudes utter misery. I can't, like literally. Grinch voice. Cue. I dislove you. Oh, and old school Robyn. Nothing new. Old school control freak tactics. She's out here ordering Kody around, dictating to him exactly what to say. And don't even get me started on the shut up moment. So much snark, you can pretty much taste it. This entire situation is getting completely out of hand, and it's painfully clear. She's got Kody under an even tighter grip. I mean, she's got her hands on his face, squeezing his leg, interrupting him mid-sentence while he's sitting there out in the open saying it. So happy, they say. My inner snark is in overdrive at the moment. Let's get real. Neither of them appears to be even remotely happy. Karma, anyone? Kody worked so hard to appear genuine, but Robyn, she couldn't even pretend, didn't even try to read the room, just came across as petty. Seasoned 12, Episode 8, Meri, and Crazy. Kody, during therapy, tells Meri flat out that he has no interest in her romantically. And where did this take place? Oh, just on national television, in Vegas. What else did he have to tell her? But no, Meri wasn't done letting go yet. 7 years of her life, just down the drain, hoping something Kody had made crystal clear would happen. And to really twist the knife, he convinces her to relocate to Flagstaff with assurances they'd work through this stuff. Oh, please. The guy was like a jack-in-the-box everywhere. Contradictions every 5 seconds. But hey, let's not be too harsh. Being toyed with emotionally all the time can play games with your mind. Add a great big scoop of religious guilt on top. And tada, a fiasco from day one. I wish the women would learn to value themselves sooner, but no such luck. Kody, Mr. Knows-It-All, was still acting puppet master. In their faith, what he said to Meri essentially meant the physical aspect of their marriage was finished. Did he say, though, "Hey, Meri, this marriage is over. I don't want you. I never will again"? No way. He gave her fluffy, half-baked lines about needing to be wooed, about his wives demonstrating loyalty. Prove it to who exactly? Him? Or to Queen Robyn? Meri stuck to every absurd rule, sucked up to Robyn, did all the right loyal wife move. Why? Because Kody and Robyn dangled just enough maybe to keep her hanging on. Classic. Even when Meri started realizing Kody had checked out completely, she still needed him to say the word. No, Meri, it's over. I'm out. But nope, most of us would have pieced out after that amount of coldness. But we weren't born into a cult. We weren't married off young or taught to take manipulation for love. Our bad? So, yeah, it's more complicated than it appears. When you've spent your entire adult life in emotional abuse and ongoing gaslighting, it's not that black and white. But hey, what do I know? Where do I even start? I saw that episode and was floored. We've all talked about Kody, but that moment left me gasping. He refused to let Robyn's kids hug their sibling and the other mom goodbye. Seriously? Only me? Only me, Ari. What the actual hell? He's out here officiating weddings and throwing parties, but a hug is where he draws the line? Not even letting Ariella hug Truly goodbye? That's ice cold. I don't even know how to process that. I've caught glimpses of whatever personality the wives might have seen in him back then, but this is a whole other level of petty and just plain cruel. My heart breaks for the kids caught in the middle of his nonsense. How is he still behaving like this? And don't even get me started on the entire "I loved you and you wronged me" shtick. You mean when you said you weren't attracted to her? When you said you didn't want to be intimate? When you made it absolutely clear you didn't love her anymore? Come on, Kody. You're not some tragic hero. You're angry you didn't get to break up with her first. Let's just call it what it is. Okay, I'll stop ranting. For now. Just had to get that out. Thanks for listening. Update. Still not working. These last 2 seasons of Kody's behavior have been crazy. I'm so thankful for this group. In all seriousness, I'm thankful for the support and room to rant or vent. You're not the only one who's frustrated. And let's be realistic, you're lucky you don't have to divide your paycheck with Kody and Robyn. You can block their craziness and just continue on with your life. And really, that's a victory. I mean, it's your paycheck, not his. And isn't it just riotous the way Kody can take his other wives' children traveling with him, but he won't even permit them to hug each other? He seriously believes Truly would not address David as dad due to her age? That's priceless, especially in light of Dayton being about the same age, and Robyn insisting her children refer to Kody as dad. Let's be real. Truly is most definitely the type of child who understands what a father is, and she'd most certainly call David dad if it was right to her. But I suppose the rules, Kody's Kody protocol, don't extend to his home. His COVID rules, they never added up. If he can hug everyone from every home, even if it's rare, then why the heck can't the kids hug one another? He's a walking contradiction, a communal jerk and a super spreader all rolled up into one. Classic Kody. And how everybody treats Meri? Like, what did she ever do so badly that she gets treated like trash? Yeah, she's screwed up, but she's also lived a lifetime of being cut off and trapped in a world that cared only for her as a baby-having machine. They talk and talk about what a horrible person she is, but at the same time refer to her as the most loyal wife of them all. Get your story straight, please. And then there's Mykelti, accusing Meri of being abusive. But she can't even provide one incident that occurred. No problem. Her siblings can fill in the blanks. Because, of course, siblings have completely unbiased memories, right? And of course, it's all brushed off as her doing it for attention. Sure, that makes sense. Completely plausible. What exactly did Meri really do that was so awful? The catfishing controversy? Let's get real. It hurt no one but her. She wasn't in a serious relationship. She was lonely and fell for something stupid. Perhaps she was gullible. Perhaps she erred. But did anyone kill anyone? Number let it go. Now Christine's wedding is approaching, and surprise, Mary's not included. Why exactly? Some transgression from 15, maybe 20 years prior. Everybody is continually digging into her history, like she can't leave the past alone. Can she just put her ghosts up and get it over with? Mary's family? Way back into polygamy. Her mom was deep in that fundamentalist way of living. She's the only survivor from her whole family. She didn't have a support group like Christine who could lead her out of there. Christine had her mother, her aunt, people around her rallying to her. Meri didn't. And after all those years of drama with Janelle, suddenly they're best friends, co-parenting and smiling? Yeah. Okay. Sarcasm, in case that wasn't obvious. Oh, and don't even get me started on Leon being invited to the wedding, but not Meri. Sure, Meri has baggage, but she's been shut out, manipulated, and pushed to the side for years. They all claim she was never around, but perhaps it's because nobody ever wanted her around. She was never let get anything right. Let's be real. If Kody and Robyn had attended the wedding, I really think they would have been treated better than Meri. Let her live. She's had a lifetime of misery. Let her find some peace with people who actually want her around. That's the wedding I want to see. Perhaps this isn't some gigantic conspiracy. Perhaps Christine and Janelle simply stopped trying. Their lives have taken different paths. Friendly when necessary for the children, but no farther than that. No drama, perhaps, but no intimacy either. And Mary's with Robyn? That was maybe the last straw. Christine and Janelle view Robyn as a snake, manipulative, poisonous, and think Meri made her decision when she chose her side. So now, they have. Honestly, did any of you ever even like Kody? I've been reading this subreddit for a while, but I'm only now actually watching the show for the first time, and holy crap, I knew he was an asshole, but I was actually shocked at how laid back and likable he was in the first few seasons. I thought it would be a gradual slide into chaos, but no. By season 12, the guy doesn't crack a smile at all. It's like a switch got flipped. For those of you who watched it live, did you see this coming? Was he always this way and just edited better in the early years? Or did something really change? Personally, I thought he was a weirdo from the beginning. Like, dude had 50 kids and was driving around in a two-seater to pick up more wives. Yeah, I had to stop watching. So, I've officially binge-watched it from the start. And yeah, hindsight is 2020. At that point, Kody didn't present himself as the full-blown tyrant we've come to know and love. But come on, he wasn't exactly winning any Father of the Year awards either. I suppose I wasn't completely off base for ticking him off early on. Initially, I figured he was just your run-of-the-mill egotist, grating but sorta likable. Then, watching a preview of Christine's wedding, I caught this glimpse of old Kody. He was smiling, joking, being polite about Christine and David, but sitting beside him, Robyn. And she looked like someone who'd been emotionally vacuum sealed. Seriously, she had the aura of someone who's been sucked dry of all joy. Makes you wonder, perhaps Cody's always been an asshole, but Robyn certainly knows how to pour gasoline on that fire. And talking about Robyn, let's discuss the so-called triplets. So Gabe, Gwen, and Aurora are referred to as triplets because Gabe and Gwen are 4 days apart, and Aurora is 6 months younger. 6 months. Now I understand 6 months is the smallest age difference in the family, but if we're using that kind of reasoning, why not refer to Aspen, Leon, and Maddie as triplets as well? They're only 4 months apart. Or, heck, Garrison and Peyton are twins. By that same definition, same 4-month gap. Maddie and Mykelti, 7 months. Brianna and Savannah, 8 months. What makes this particular trio so unique then? Honestly, it's just a Robyn rebrand. Like she heard someone refer to Gabe and Gwen as twins and got all up in her feelings. So, boom, suddenly Aurora's a triplet. It's adorable when the wives say it, yeah. But come on, they weren't raised simultaneously as babies. Gabe and Gwen were effectively twins from the very beginning. And Aurora? Not even born within the same year. So, yeah, referring to them as triplets, 100% a tactic to ensure Robyn's child joined the family nickname clique. And here's the best part. After Gwen publicly identified as bisexual, that entire triplet connection conveniently dissolved. Coincidence? Doubt it. It's as if the minute Gwen no longer met Robyn's perfect little picture, she was done. Robyn completely let the mask drop. Honestly, TLC should just quit interviewing Kody and Robyn at this point. Their bits are like torture, stiff, phony, and excruciatingly staged. Kody exudes negativity, and Robyn? She's like a broken Stepford wife. Fast forward is my best friend now. I stumbled upon a vintage clip of them dating, Robyn informing the producers Kody was her soulmate. Her soulmate, the dude with 3 other wives? What was she supposed to do with that information? Run off with the rest of them and gallop off into the sunset? Let's be real. Robyn was younger, prettier, in that conventionally pretty, stage-managed manner, and Kody is vapid as a puddle. Of course he went all in. He convinced himself she was the one. And Robyn? She believed it, fully. And maybe that was the plan from day one. Honestly, I'm convinced Robyn knew exactly what she was doing. She admitted early on her relationship with Kody was different. Yeah, it was. She practically called out the rest of the wives as side characters, and Kody, he ate it up. Let's not forget Kody cutting down that tree prior to Christine's wedding. What was that? Was he angry he wasn't the center of attention and decided to take it out on the nearest living thing? Classic Kody behavior. Always trying to flex that tough, outdoorsy man's man image. Same energy when he was slashing about at random bushes earlier this season. Like, what is this landscaping cosplay? As if he's some hayseed guru too busy being a tree whisperer to cope with real family issues. Spoiler alert, we call him out on it. We all know he's just trying to appear busy as the cash dwindles. most likely out there cutting down trees to sell firewood to pay for Robyn's next Amazon shopping spree.